Business owners, stop paying high interest debt. If you're paying high interest debt in personal cards, I'm going to show you a quick and simple way to move everything from your personal side into the business side so that it doesn't affect you anymore. Hi, my name is Jose Cuellar and I do business funding as a living. I'm a funding broker, and so I'm going to show you some techniques right now on how to move your personal debt. Starting off with a personal loan, okay? So you have to first take a look at how much do you owe. Let's just say you have $30,000 worth of high limit, high interest cards, and you have to realize those cards are compound interest, which means all the interest that you accrued, it's going to be added on to what you owed on top of the interest every single month. So they make it very difficult for you to pay it off because of the high interest that is just compounding like a snowball every single month, versus a personal loan which is distributed between normally 48 to 72 months, and it's simple interest versus compound interest. Okay, meaning it's not accumulating, it's not growing as you go, it's already pretty much accounted for the whole period of the loan. So let's just say you owe $30,000 in personal cards. What we're going to do is take a look at which loans we can do for you. Let's say for my clients, I take a look at their personal profile, if they can verify income, if they have tax returns, if they have pay stubs, if they at least have an account where we can connect one of our lenders and they can see and give them an instant approval to get them the $30,000 that you need, right? So once you get the personal loan, what you're going to do is pay off all of your personal cards below 30%. If you can wipe them out completely, even better. But I would just leave at least about 5%. Don't just pay them off zero, because it actually affects you negatively if you just pay them off. What you want to do is at least let 5 to 10% sit there. But once you get the personal loan, you're going to pay them off below 30%, and that's going to unlock your personal credit to be able to move now into high limit 0% business cards. Okay, so once that happens, your credit score is going to shoot up. Once it goes up, now you can go ahead and proceed with getting high limit business cards at 0%. 0% for a whole year. So this is a game changer, because one single business card can literally be $30,000. $30,000 on a single business card that you can literally pay those 30,000. You can move your personal loan into your 0% business cards, right? You can literally, what we call, liquidate your business card, and essentially you pay off the loan and you transfer it into the business card. So now you went from paying high interest on a credit card. Let's just say you were paying 28%, some people are paying 32%, and that is okay if that's what you need to get to the next goal. But if you have that, now let's say we get you a personal loan for 15% compound versus simple. Now you're at 15%. Now you move it into 0% for a whole year. You can pay it off a lot faster because you're only paying principal versus having to pay interest. This is what we do with a lot of our business owners. We pretty much strategize and we engineer your approval so that you can have the best approval rates. Now, pro tip: delete inquiries and get more funding. In the case of you needing more than 30,000, maybe you need 50, maybe you need 100, we are able to get you high limit business cards, usually up to 150,000. But let's just say you need it a little bit more because you're growing, you have expansion, you have a lot of expenses. Well, once again, pro tip: we can literally just delete the inquiries that we got you to get you those high limit business cards, and then we just get you more funding. Because when we delete your inquiries, it makes it seem like you never applied for anything, like no one ever checked your credit. So now you can just go and request more funding. You can request for more cards, business lines of credit, you name it, because they don't see that you've been acquiring some funding at the moment. So this is a very high level. It's simple but very high level because most people get stuck paying high interest debt when they can just literally move it into a simple interest personal loan. And if you want to take it to the next step, move it into 0% business cards, right? No interest for a whole year, and every single year you can do that. This is what we do every day for our clients. I tell everyone there's no one way do it all. Getting that personal loan first depends on your overall profile, how much you need, how soon, for what you needed, the debt consolidation. There's multiple loans that you can do, but of course, in this case, you would get a debt consolidation loan. After that, you pay off your cards. Once the cards are paid off, it's not yet time to apply for the business cards. You first must wait for the cards to report to the bureaus, right? Let's just say the card reports on the 15th and you paid off, it's only the first of the month. Well, they haven't reported that you just paid it off, right? So even if you paid it off below 30%, but they haven't reported to the bureaus, you would not be able to get those high limit cards because it would still report as the card being maxed out or very close to maxed out. Does that make sense? So this is strategy behind everything that I do with our clients because depending on your situation, depending on your credit, depending on the speed, depending on what you got going on, then we can cater a specific funding plan to get you the funding that you need. And if you're looking for some funding right now, you're a business owner or you're trying to become a business owner, go ahead and comment the word funding so that me and my team can help you create the funding plan that you need to move your high interest debt into 0% business cards.